Hello, friends and family. I just realized it's been a minute since I have given you an update on my body balancing drops journey. So I had to write out a list because I've truly lost count of the ways that these amazing drops have changed my life for the better. So I wanted to share with you because I know a few of you out there are a little scared to take that leap of faith. So if any of this can help you, I sure hope that it can. So I wanted to start off. I know we all get um, a little focused on scale numbers, but that's truly not um, a true testament or picture of what your true health is like. You can be at your ideal size, shape, and weight and still have a lot of health issues going on. So I want to preface it with that it's not all about the numbers. We do have a clinical trial of over 10,000 participants that have lost weight 2 times faster utilizing the drops with exercise, our anti-inflammatory low glycemic foods list, over 100 foods you can choose from. This will get you the results the fastest and get your body back in balance the fastest. The reason we get so out of balance with that is our insulin spikes throughout the day. So if you are starting your day off with Dutch Brothers, your soda shops, like it's really setting your insulin load up for the day. And so your body just can't keep up. But that's for another talk. I want to really dive in and share how these drops have helped me specifically, because I share a lot of other testimonies, but I know you have all been waiting to hear what they've done for me. So I had to write a list, like I said, because I've lost all count of all the ways. So what I noticed immediately within my first 20 days on the drops, and you do them 3 times a day, only 2 times with the second bottle. So I actually lost about 10 pounds within my first 20 days, over 7 inches around my waist alone, which hallelujah, after baby and a Hashimoto's thyroid disease diagnosis last year, my weight has not been able to budge. I tried exercising, dieting, everything I had tried to get in my best health before I had become pregnant wasn't working. And so I knew that my thyroid needed help, my hormones needed balanced. We have already, as many of you know, had gone through an 8-year struggle with infertility. So I knew that my hormones needed balanced. But I had done it before, right? With diet, exercise, and energy healing practices and things like that. So I thought it would just work again. And I was pretty shocked that it didn't. So I'm so grateful that these hormone body balancing drops came across my feed because they have literally changed my life. I think the first time that I noticed them was about less than 4 months ago. And so I've only been doing them for 13 weeks, which is incredible to me that the body is that amazing that it can heal and balance within just a short amount of time, despite being years and years and years of out of balance. So if you are on the drops and you're getting frustrated that the weight's not melting off fast enough, or that it's a little harder to stick to a low anti-inflammatory foods list, those kind of things, know that we're all human and our bodies are all starting out at different spots. So you never know, like it's called a healing cascade when you go in and start detoxing and balancing the systems like the thyroid, you're boosting, resetting your metabolism, resetting your endocrine system, which are all of your hormones. When you're doing all of that at once, your body is going to start at the top of the list for what is the highest priority for your body specifically. There are a lot of adaptogens in our formula as well. So it's actually going to go in and use your intelligent body and your intelligent makeup to tackle what your body needs specifically. It's incredible. So that healing cascade is, if your body is high in cortisol like mine was, it's going to tackle that first. And then it's going to move on to your hormones. And then it's going to move on to your digestion, those kind of things. So it's really just going to work with your body. So please don't give up after a month or even 2 months. It takes a full 90 days for a cell to regenerate. There's a lot of science behind this. And I know a lot of people get caught up in just, I don't feel anything. I don't feel like it's working. You got to give your body some time to start to heal and those emotions to release even. So please don't give up on yourself. It's not about us trying to push more boxes of drops. Please don't think that I'm just trying to push product. That is not in my nature. as a holistic esthetician as well, like I sort of took an oath, almost like a doctor, of I'm not just going to push product. I have never been like that. And I would never have like my family on this if I did not full-heartedly believe in their um, efficacy and ability to really give you results. So please know you've got to do your work behind it too. You cannot keep the same lifestyle habits and eating habits that you had to get you into the place of disease. That you can, like, you need to change those in order to get out of it, if that makes sense. So these drops actually give you like that motivation, that vibrancy, that drive, the ability in all of these things to make those changes. So it really truly feels like your body is supported in every way. So again, let me get back to my list. I love to get off on little rants. So yeah, that first 20 days was incredible. I felt superhuman. I had so much clean energy. I'm really sensitive with caffeine, so I have been off caffeine for years. And I used to drink Red Bulls like crazy. So if you're like you have to have your caffeine, your soda shop, your coffee, your energy drinks, this takes place of that. So you're actually saving a ton of money and you're doing your body a big, giving it a big hug and like helping it heal. So if you are trying to get away from all of the caffeine and that, this is an awesome natural, all holistic solution for that. I noticed again with that 7 inches around just my waist, the drops help to reduce my cortisol and inflammation and swelling, like around my face, my belly, my ankles. I have shared too that I had chronic hives for over 2 years. And I am so happy to say that they are reduced to maybe once a week, but not even a full flare up. Like I can catch it really fast, just based on different foods that I eat. So I've never been able to dwindle it down to a certain ingredient even, because it just would flare back to back to back. And I've been on like 2 Claritins for 2 years and it has been wreaking havoc on my body. So to have my life back of not being stuck and like wearing full long like sleeves and pants to hide the hives so people didn't think I had some weird like disease or something. To say that that kind of thing takes over your life mentally, physically, emotionally, all of it, it's crazy. So these have really tackled that inflammation within my body and I'm so grateful. So that was huge for me. It also, the drops go in and attack like the visceral fat. So think cellulite, belly fat, back rolls, like all of it. It started just melting away. My clothes are fitting better. Though I didn't have a ton of weight loss, I'm still only 3 months in. I know that it takes a full 90 days to reset those hormones, and I have a lot going on in my body. I know that. So it is actually going in and tackling those the way that it needs to. I'm grateful for that. And I am just going to trust the process because no other doctor, I probably saw over 10 doctors within the past 2 years. No one sent me away with any solution. No one sent me away with any sort of relief or even just education on how the foods that we eat are poisoning our bodies and making us more sick. Like, I know you hear it on the news all the time, but we sure don't listen. But really, this has been such an educational experience for me to really get into my best health and at a cellular level. So again, so beyond grateful. Like I mentioned before, I have so much clean energy and vibrancy for life again. I'm getting more restful sleep, whether I'm getting like 4 hours or 6 hours. Life with a toddler and businesses and all the things we have going on is interesting. So just the fact that I get restful sleep while I can, oh, it's been amazing. No more night sweats. My brain fog is gone, which that was so heavy. Like it was so hard with that extreme fatigue. I am a little OCD and a bit of a germaphobe. And so not having a clean house was like really hard for me. And so my ability to clean my house, I'm so grateful for that because I was also able to like work out again. I love working out, moving my body. I'm just appreciating that I can move my body. And so not having that ability over the last 2 years was really hard and took a big toll on me. So I'm so grateful to have that back. Let's see, my labs are all back in normal range even. My cholesterol is down after that was only 2 months on the drop. So I'm incredibly grateful for that. I'm able to handle stress better. And my mood's a little bit more even. And as a toddler mama, I cannot, My poor husband, I'm sure he's like, thank the heavens above for this product. He also is loving it. He's able to get more restful sleep too. He doesn't get a ton of sleep during the week while he works very early to very late at night. So he's loving it too, has a lot more energy. Let's see. I'm not losing my hair in clumps anymore, which I knew that my thyroid is out of balance with my Hashimoto. So I was losing my hair in clumps. My skin just freaked out. I'm not having that hormonal acne anymore or the PMS symptoms. Oh my goodness, was that awful. I would have horrible PMS symptoms, cramping, just so painful for like up to 2 weeks a month. I was just miserable, which would also send my hives into a flare. So I cannot even like describe how hard it was to be in my body. And so to have my life back has just been incredible, like I mentioned. You can actually tell that your thyroid is balanced and your hormones are starting to even out too. I've tried other natural products even, and they actually made like my other symptoms worse. I was very skeptical and scared that these would actually flare my hives even more, but they're the only thing that have actually helped. So I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful that my body is able to heal, that I have the knowledge and the skills now to support my journey in that. Whereas before, like I do truly feel like sometimes your doctors aren't really invested in your journey. And when you're going in just like very, very depleted and really needing help, and they just kind of send you away with a sorry, here's your labs, like that's going to help you in any way. Or even send you with a medication to just slap a band-aid and not really treat the root cause. So if you're on the fence, please just chat with me. I'm not here to push anything on anyone. I truly just want to share something that's been so life-changing for me. Some more awesome things that I've noticed. Within my first week, I noticed my severe postpartum anxiety and depression symptoms were depleted or had lifted. And that was incredible for me. I know that many of us are struggling with that. I've heard that from many of you. And it's just kind of feeling that trapped in your body feeling is so hard. So my heart goes out to you. There is a chemical makeup that makes it that way. So please don't feel like it's you and you're crazy or anything. It's just our chemical makeup and then our lifestyles of not getting adequate sleep, having processed foods, caffeine, all the stuff we put into our bodies shifts all of those chemicals around and actually make them worse. So this has really, these drops have, like I said, again, they've been life-changing for me. I used to get really bad kidney pain and gallbladder attacks because my body was so out of balance. I have not had one since starting the drops. So grateful. They help with sugar cravings. I have always, my entire life, had horrible sweet tooth. And after my pregnancy and nursing journeys, I could not get satiated enough. Like I could not get enough to eat. Just nothing felt like it was restoring all of the minerals and vitamins that I had lost during that process. And so this has really balanced that. I noticed that within that first week too. Just getting that feeling of vibrancy back and vitality in your body. And then what other fun things? Gosh, I just like that's a huge list, but I can't even describe just how amazing it feels in my body. Finally being in my body again and getting my health back. I'm able to make healthier choices because this supports you on an energetic level, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level. Homeopathy is incredible that way, that it tackles so many things. And until you experience it, it's really hard to believe, but I promise, even just a 15-minute chat with me, even if I can help you, just educate you on some things to help you on your journey. I know we are all really struggling in this time. I'm happy to offer my time for that and help you get back to your healthy and vibrant state as well. It was great talking with you. If you have any questions, please let me know. We'll talk to you soon.